What's up, Demon Pack? Welcome to another episode of Assassin's Creed Shadows, and today we are going to actually kill the guy we were going after. But let's first read out this information bit. Shorjuji Castle in Yamashiro Province, southwest of Kyoto, first mentioned in a mid-15th century text, was occupied during the Onin War from 1467 to 1477. In 1568, Oda Nobunaga, along with Ashikaga Yoshiaki, seized Kyoto and successfully conquered the castles of the Miyoshi clan, who had ruled the region up until this point. Starting with Shojuji Castle, the castle was then entrusted to Hosokawa Fujitaka, who rebuilt it in 1571 and solidified its defenses with a double moat. Moat or moat? According to written sources, Hosokawa Fujitaka had a main keep inside Shojuji before the one in Nobunaga's Azuchi Castle. Hosokawa Tadaoki, the male heir of Fujitaka, and Tama, better known as Gracia Hosokawa, the daughter of Akechi Mitsuhide, are said to have married in 1578 at Shojuji Castle, where they spent their honeymoon until 1581. Wait, they spent their honeymoon there for 3 years? That's kind of wild. When Fujitaka became lord of Miyazu Castle in the Tango province. After a successful rebellion against Nobunaga in 1582, Akechi Mitsuhide conquered Shojuji Castle and made it his stronghold, although that success was short-lived. Mitsuhide was defeated a few days later at the Yamazaki battle, and the victor, Hashiba Hideyoshi, expelled Mitsuhide and claimed the castle. It was then abandoned and rarely used, except for a short period in the first half of the 17th century. Some earthen walls, stone walls, and moats remain to this day. But there is no trace of the keep. Interesting. Okay. And here's the Battle of Yamazaki. Following the assassination of Oda Nobunaga, Akechi Mitsuhide aimed to take his place as the foremost warlord of Japan. However, Mitsuhide lacked support from influential parties that were necessary to consolidate his power. Even the support of his allies and those under his command began to waver as Hideyoshi gathered his army to avenge Nobunaga. Mitsuhide had approximately 10,000 men against at least twice as many, around 20,000 to 40,000, under Hideyoshi's banner. Interesting. Mitsuhide believed he could gain the upper hand by taking control of Mount Tennosan. He managed to lead his men across a narrow pass with the goal of establishing his position between Tennosan and the Yodo River. However, Hideyoshi arrived first with his troops. Crazy. Forcing Mitsuhide to abandon his strategy instead. Instead, he took up a defensive position on the opposite side of the small river that exposed his left flank. Niwa Nagahide and Oda Nobutaka, having joined their forces with Hideyoshi, took advantage of Mitsuhide's compromised position and pressed the attack. Mitsuhide's forces crumbled under the assault from the combined armies, and within 2 hours his men were either dead or in retreat. Akechi Mitsuhide fled alone to Omi province and was killed by commoners or bandits. So basically that's unknown. Interesting. Alright, well, we're of course going after Ise Sadaoki. He's the guy we'll be going for. we got every single. I've been kind of going around the zone, and I have unlocked every single flight point, basically, like travel point. This is what I meant. So we will fast travel to Ogura Peak because that's the closest by to the mission point. As you guys can see, 350 meters. I do notice that I've apparently put a waypoint there. There we go. Is there another one that I can unlock? Yeah. Let's unlock that. Unlock this Kakurega. Let's see. Any other Kakuregas that I can unlock? Not at the moment, apparently. Okay. It's nice that you can unlock them while, you know, just from on the map. That's pretty nice, so. So, yeah. Pretty sick, pretty sick. But alright, let's go to... go to the mission. Return to Ise Saratame. Can I get unstuck from the... Thank you. Nice. Alright, so how far... Nice. Come on, girl. Okay. Alright, and... Nice. Alright, we're getting closer. Na 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 na. Ah. Alright.
弟君が明智と縁を切らぬのならなすべきことは一つ。
そうか。だが、致し方あるまい。
氏政殿から山崎城の内門の鍵を預かっております。
ああ、こうなってしまったか。やんぬるかな。その方らの支度ができたら策を伝えよ
う。Let's go!
して策とは
城の入り口は固く守られておる。
No worries.
誰かが騒ぎを起こしおとりとならねば。侍にこそふさわしい役目と言えよう。その間に忍びが内門へ向かい、氏政の鍵で門を開け放つ。わしはまず侍と落ち合う。そして門へ行き、皆で城に入る。弟には手だれの禁呪がおる。用心せよ。
我らにかなう相手ではないかと。
そうやもしれぬが、貞興が何をしてくるかわからぬ。なれどわしならば気をそらせよ。
We'll see.
異論はあるか。
良き策かと参りましょう。
Alright. Kinda nice. There it is. Yamazaki cancel.
敵は皆倒して進まねば。ここはお父さん。
And let's have some fun. Ready? Oh, so sick, bro. Woo. I think you lost your head, my friend. Yeet. I'm sure she did. Like, come on.
内門にたどり着き、皆のために開けてやらねば。
I thought you would assassinate him. But I guess not. Funny. Okay. Okay. Not the cleanest so far, but... Okay, nice. Must be unlocked from the inside. All the way over there. Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay. How do we do this? Okay. Okay. Doing cleanly.
これを探し回ったが何もない。人殺しがおるぞ。
Okay. Smooth.
あれは何じゃ。
Yeah, you did hear that correctly. Okay.
おい、もう眠りはせぬ。
Oh, man. I mean, I could do this, like... Go on, check it.
向こうで何かが。 どこへ行った。共に見回ってくれ。
Come on. Fucking bitch.
死ぬがいい。
And try to do it stealthily. And you have to screw me over. God damn it. Hmm. Where's the gate there?
ここまでじゃ。
He's gonna see me, isn't he? Oh, for the frick's sake! Let me do it stealthily. F the fuck off. Get the... can you piss off? Of course, there has to be another one, huh? Oh my god, man. Pieces of shit. You have to be so annoying, bro. Like, honestly. You piss off. There we go. Got myself some laughs. Alright, so I guess I gotta... Oh yeah, loot?
片付いた。安家と定めはどこじゃ？
Alright, I'm assuming we go back to them now?
案内するゆえ門を破れ。
それがしのそばにお守りいたします。
Piss off, big guy. And decapitated. Yeah. Rar. Does he run? Not really. Bit annoying, but it's what it is. Yee! It's crazy, dude. Crazy. Open the door. Lovely stuff. There she is. Of course, and it might be his death. Or it actually is himself. No.
貞興、頼む。
見苦しい真似を。
Never mind.
「明智に従う義理はない。力を合わせ、伊勢を再興するのじゃ。
光秀様が将軍となり、隣にわしが立つとき、伊勢の名がよみがえるのだ。
本気ではあるまいな。
かくいう兄上こそ、怪しき者を引き連れ、物乞いのようにひれ伏すとは気が違うたか。
Disgusting pair.
いいな。弟の身を案じておるのじゃ。
弱々しく泣き言ばかり。吐き気がする。どうだ、参ったか。お前もだ。
Him. He looks familiar. Such a coward. The way he plays. Like, either he plays with his food or he's being a coward. Ooh. Oh, plays now, eh? Obviously.
では貞興のところへ。
女を探せ。
And I do not care. Oh, that's the boss. Hold on, let me get rid of these stupid hunters because they're such a piece of shit, bro. Where are you? Get out of here, bro. You're pissing me off. Bro, piss the fuck off. Nobody likes hunters, never did. Come at me. Got him. And slice! You're a dead man. That was actually much harder than I suspected it to be on story mode, but I guess it's because I'm playing as Naue, and she's not supposed to, you know, play this way, but that's how I like to play. And I want to play with the girl.
どこから現れた？
伊勢の奴らに目に物見せたくてな。うまくやったろ？
バカを言うな。この方は味方じゃ。
へっ。伊勢なんてドイツも一緒だ。それより俺たちは息が合うようだな。
Are you? There is romance? Oh! I don't like this guy though. It's cool, but I'm sure there are other options.
うぬぼれもほどほどにしておくんじゃな。
俺はお宝を持って村に帰る。ここの連中は案の定しこたま溜め込んでおった。後で村に来い。一緒に祝おう。
Nah. No thanks.
流れそうか。
命に関わるほどではござらん。 あの弟と関わったゆえの傷が増えただけのこと。
我らともども危うくやられるところだった。
家族を救おうとしたのだ。我々とて同じことをしたろう。
True.
かもしれん。だがお父は裏切り者ではない。定為殿、せっかく拾ったお命、無駄になさらんことです。
弟を弔い、喪に服したら、あやつの罪を償うべく尽力する。約束いたす。
Alright. Cool. Cool. Alright. Season change, maybe? It does look like that, right? I'm assuming we're going to fall? I presume, right? Ise Sadaoki. He is dead. Is a womanizing thief and saboteur determined to unleash scales upon the world. Naoa overhears a disturbance in a small village where she encounters a familiar in a bright face. Okay, I do want to know something, but I guess I'll take that for later. So we have afflictions, which is a tutorial bit, right? Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Go back. Education of samurai children. That's what I wanted to see. In a education of samurai children, in a Kakun family teaching precepts from the mid-16th century, the Tokitaka Kakun, it is clearly stated that a warrior's child, a boy, must first master letters, reading, writing missives, and calligraphy. Okay. In ancient Japan, having poor handwriting was a source of mockery. Well, shit. Additionally, a variety of other activities were taught, including archery, horseback riding, arithmetic? Not sure what that means. Elements of medicine, poetry, singing, playing the flute and tambourine, ball games, basket weaving, flower arranging, the art of war, and sumo, to name a few. Learning literature was prioritized even among young warriors. Despite the very warlike atmosphere of the 16th century, education was not solely focused on combat and war. In another family document, it is noted that the child had a teacher for letters, martial arts, and a Buddhism teacher, who mainly taught morality. Each warrior family had its own rules and teaching. In samurai families, children learned to read and write at home, under the father's authority. However, increasingly learning was in temple schools, where a monk taught children the basics of writing, reading, and arithmetic, with classes differentiated by age 7 to 8 years, 9 to 10 years, 11 to 13 years. Reading was learned from the Analects of Confucius. There was a large amount of moral teaching, encouraging good, denouncing evil. Okay. According to Confucian criteria, filial piety, respect for rights, honesty and sincerity, etc., along with instructions on manners related to politeness, practices, how to greet properly, for example, singing, and religious education. For wealthier families, education was often provided by private tutors. Okay. From the age of 13 to 15, when boys knew how to ride horses, hunting became an important activity as it was understood to be training for war. At the end of the 16th century, the first schools for combat training appeared. For girls, they were taught to follow the standards of court nobility from the Heian period. They were to work on their posture, and the focus was solely on the education of letters, writing, poetry, calligraphy, etc., and the arts, mainly singing and musical instruments. Around the ages of 13 to 15, warrior girls sometimes attended lectures on Chinese and Japanese poetry. Alright, interesting. Alright, now we have, of course, finished that. What is this? So let's talk to Genojo, which we might go to soon. But this is where I will end this episode. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to hit the like button down below. If you're new around here, subscribe to the channel, because that obviously helps me out a lot. I hope you all have a wonderful day or evening further. And I'll see you guys on the other side.